that was. Well, we're live.
You got an echo.
Yeah, there you go. Echo's going.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, young men, brothers, fathers. I don't see anything yet though.
We're on, man.
It says
You don't
thanks for
believe it?
watching. No, I don't believe it.
It's right there. It's on. It says live.
Let me see. All right, welcome back. We've been off for 2 weeks in a row for the first time, and no, we've done 2 weeks off before.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Manhood Tree Podcast. Listen, we've been off for 2 weeks though, and I actually realized I feel like we need to do our show, man. I actually needed to come on the show and talk to some brothers about some good stuff. Don't make me miss the show, man.
We say me.
I'm blaming you,
Wasn't me.
man.
It wasn't me.
Come on, man.
Zoe fault. Zoe
Come
fault.
on, Zoe. We need to be on the show. It's an important. I look forward to this every Tuesday. You know, to be able to talk on the podcast. This is how it shows, though.
No, it shows like that.
I'm looking at it. Oh wait, I
I
didn't
know.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyways, welcome back to the Manhood Tree Podcast. My name is Abdul Rahman bin Muhammad, and sitting across from me, we have.
Alonzo Lee Beckett.
And tonight we have two great guests on the show. Rather than just let them introduce themselves, I want them to introduce themselves, and I want you to answer, who are you to brotherhood? Who are you to brotherhood? So your name and who are you to brotherhood? So somebody's
Yeah, someone's.
turn down the volume. So, Demetrius, I'm gonna come to you first. Give them your name and whatever else you'd like to share, but also who are you to brotherhood?
Okay, I'm Demetrius Chambly, Hartford native, and husband, father, and I would say for me, who am I in terms of brotherhood? I would say I am more of a revolutionary in
Nice.
terms of pioneering to bring the brotherhood back. A lot of statistics say that, back in the 60s and 50s, brotherhood used to be intact.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got away from that.
Right.
So I want to be a part, and I'm a part of leading that way of bringing that brotherhood back.
I like it. Our second guest, introduce yourself and let us know, who are you to brotherhood?
All right. My name is Eric Hollis, aka DJ Big Man.
Nice.
And to brotherhood, I feel like, in the whole dynamic of brotherhood, I'm kind of the glue.
Okay.
I'm always that central piece, like the point of contact over here, the point of contact over there,
Yeah.
and kind of that person who kind of pulls those strings to keep the brothers together.
I like it.
Keep the connection going.
Mhm.
So, just kind of reach out and make sure everyone's okay. And if they're not, how can we fix this?
Bring them back.
Yeah, how can we sit down and fix this situation?
So we got a revolutionary. You got the glues. Oh, what about you? Who are you to brotherhood?
Who am I? I'm a reflection
Wow.
of ourselves.
Reflection. I like that.
Right. So
Can you elaborate?
Well, I kind of show us as a people, as a culture, like what we're doing, like
You
voyage.
saying through your work?
Right.
Okay.
So I think I do that.
Yeah.
I'm a griot.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
got some
I like
words
that.
today. I like it.
I like that.
Come strong, you know what I'm saying?
like that
I
word.
was getting bashed a little early. You had to come strong, you know.
Nah, you the man.
You know.
I'm gonna say that I'm a visionary for the brotherhood.
Okay.
One of the things I think is important is to help brothers realize what they can be, what we can be, like what we could do together if we actually kind of like stuck together to the point of the glue. If we work together, if we support each other, I think through our brotherhood we can have an impact on our community. We can have an impact on our families. We can have an impact on whatever we want to have impact on. So I think that through the Manhood Tree, one of the things I'm trying to do is constantly put us in a situation as brothers where we could talk. So you come on the podcast, we're just talking, right? But if you come through one of our groups, if you participate in the Fatherhood Man Logs, you come to the men's health events, that is like letting us know that if we're healthy, if we are healthy mentally and physically, if we talk to each other, it's gonna have impact. Every time I hear something from one of y'all, it makes me want to do better. It makes me want to try to do better. So, I think that's where I'm trying to go with it.
Appreciate that. If I could say one more thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, just being I'm somebody in the community that's always supporting the brands and the brands that come from our community. So being a walking billboard. So today I got on one of my brothers, two brothers.
Okay.
He has a Good Society apparel line.
Nice.
He's from Hartford, and then the jacket as well is from my investment group that we started.
It looks nice. I was checking the jacket
Yeah,
out.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
What's that? Corduroy?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's the nice. What's the guy on the back? I
color
saw
in
something
there.
on the back
Oh,
too.
we got the wolf pack. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
So we gotta support our
Support.
businesses. We gotta
Yeah.
support our people who are entrepreneurs inside of our community.
That's
Absolutely.
correct. That's correct.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna be doing a brotherhood check-in on December the 10th.
Okay.
On December the 10th, we'll be at the 224. Last time we did it, it was almost like a year ago, to be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed in myself. But last time we did it, it was kind of dope because unexpectedly, like 60 brothers showed up. I wasn't expecting that, yeah. And so it was really nice. But I want to be more consistent with the brotherhood check-ins. Our goal is not about numbers, though. It's not about if 40 people, 20 people, 10 people show up, those are the brothers that needed to check in. So we want to be able to create a space where men and boys in our community can come out and do a check-in. Just let people know how I'm doing, what I'm doing. And so we're going to do a brotherhood check-in at the 224, that's 224 Farmington Avenue on December the 10th. If you're in the community, you want to check in, you want to hear from other brothers, come out. Speaking of check-ins, what I'd like you guys to do in one sentence, this is my check-in with you tonight. I want to know, where are you, one sentence for each one of these. Where are you physically, mentally, spiritually, and purpose-wise today? Big man, I'm going to come to you first. Where are you spiritually? Actually, we'll all do this one first. Where are you spiritually?
Spiritually, I'm in a better place than I was a year ago.
Okay.
I will say that, and I think because I went through a lot of tests,
Yeah.
a lot of mental, physical, emotional tests,
Mm-hmm.
and certain things tested my faith,
Yeah.
and so I think, just doing a lot of soul searching
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature, I think it put me in a much better place.
I love it. I'm going to give you guys more than one sentence because obviously it might be hard to do one sentence.
yeah.
So, where are you spiritually today?
Spiritually?
Spiritually, yeah.
I think I'm calm.
Okay.
I'm quiet, I guess.
Mhm.
I like the winter because I'm able to to concentrate more. I guess in this area, people are more apt to stay in the house and outside. It's outside.
Yeah, yeah.
In New England,
Yeah.
other places year round. So here I'm kind of at peace. I kind of it's like a reflection.
Yeah.
I kind of reflect on a lot of things during this time.
Mm-hmm.
Try to be grateful for the things that I have. Holidays are coming around.
Yeah.
Be intentional with the older people when they come around and things like that. So I guess spiritually, I'm in a place of just calm,
Mm-hmm.
and just trying to appreciate. Because to me, I feel like this is the fourth quarter, whatever, like the last season. So
Yeah.
appreciate everything that happened this year.
Okay. Demetrius, what about you?
I would say spiritually for me, just grounded. Right now, my grandmother is the one who raised me.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the one who has been the leader. Since my grandfather passed, she's been a leader in
Right.
the family and very spiritual, religious person.
Mhm.
And she's going to be passing soon.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's
Sorry,
gonna-
sorry to hear that.
man.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's always, like I said, she's always been just grounded
Yeah.
in spirituality. And just having a close relationship with her and knowing and hearing her words from saying just how proud she is of me,
Mhm.
it's just like something that just keep me grounded. So even though as she's in her transition,
Yeah.
it's still a grounded space to see her go out and to see her be surrounded by her family as well.
That's a beautiful thing. When you live a good life, the people will come, right? They be around you. They
Right.
support you all the way to the end.
Exactly.
So spiritually, I think that for me, I'm always trying to get closer. I'm working on getting closer. I just want to be more intentional with my faith, with my beliefs. And so that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just trying to get closer to doing the best, doing really good, doing the best. Demetrius, I'm gonna come back to you with physically. How are you doing physically?
Physically amazing.
Yeah.
Physically amazing because I have a routine
Mm-hmm.
that I just go by that just keeps me anchored. So I would say physically is just something where every day I'm getting up, I'm doing my guided meditation. I'm either going running or I'm in the gym every day.
Mhm.
So physically, I just always feel amazing going to the gym and running. I feel like it's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of anything, clears your mind out, clears your headspace, get a
Mhm.
lot of stress off of you and everything like that. So
Right.
physically, I feel amazing, and not just saying it, right? But the blood work says it too.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. So real quick, Demetrius, how many years ago was it that you decided you were gonna start running? How many years ago was that?
Maybe 4.
Seems like it wasn't that long ago.
Mhm.
But
Right.
I know when it happened.
Yeah.
I was or I don't know what you were talking about, but he was
Right.
like, I'm about to start running.
Yeah.
And now you run marathons, you do the whole gamut, right?
Yes,
Wow.
yeah.
And so I think this is very important because consistency, right?
Yeah.
Is that the key? Is like basically just talking about physically, talk about how do you get to run a marathon,
Consistency and just what's ingrained in consistency is like no matter how you feeling,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there's a goal that you want to actually obtain, so you got to get up and you got to get that. A lot of people, they look at running or they look at any goal
Mm-hmm.
and they want to emulate the result, but they don't want to go through the process.
It's facts.
And so what happens is they see somebody do something or finish something, and they're like, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. And that may be true, but you got to go through the process every single day.
Yeah.
So now this year was my first time actually competing and completing a marathon,
Mhm.
and I did that in Canada.
Right.
So next year I'll be going after my first ultra marathon.
Right. Yeah. You
Yeah,
told me about that.
yeah.
What's the ultra marathon?
Yeah.
So-
I've never heard of that.
Running
So-
village to village.
Yeah.
So
Nah, it's far.
ultra marathon is anything consider anything past a marathon. Marathon is 26.2 miles.
Right.
And so anything past the 26.2 miles is
Mhm.
an ultra marathon.
Yeah.
So my first one I'll be going for is the 32 miler.
32 miles.
Right now, that might change.
Yeah. Oh, you might go for longer.
I might.
Yeah. Why
I
not?
might.
Wait.
I might.
You talking about running this all
You
at
gonna
one
run?
time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
run
All
all
at
at
one
one
at
time.
one
At the
time.
same time.
At the same time.
Not like over a period of time.
No.
Like start and finish in the same.
Yeah.
It's-
At
it's-
the same time.
Woo-hoo.
32 miles back to back, and I appreciate you too because I talked to you about this, right? And
Yeah.
this ties into the conversation about brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things I love about Abdul and a couple other brothers that I have is when I told him,
Yeah.
the first thing he said was like, what way can I support?
Yeah. Of
What
course.
way can I help? Because he's like, I see videos of people doing these long runs,
Right.
and they got a team
You
with
gotta
them
have a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to help them, like, hey, get them nutrition, get
Yeah.
them food, making
Right.
sure they staying
Yes.
positive, motivated. So I
Make sure you
appreciate
put me on the team. I'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
out there, man.
definitely.
I ain't gonna run, but I'll give you a granola bar.
And I mean, this might be off. It might be off topic. And
Yeah.
it might tie in, but
Yeah.
that's really rare.
Yeah. Oh
You know,
yeah.
sometimes I mean, when you talk about doing stuff like that,
Yeah.
more often than not, you'll hear somebody saying, "Man, you sound crazy."
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you-
Not in our circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Not in the people we talk to.
It is crazy. It's crazy to hear that because when you start talking to people in bunches and consistently, you
Yeah.
start hearing, especially when you're trying to support them with something.
Right.
Man, I'm not used to this. I'm not
Yeah.
used to this. So
Right.
It's true.
it's just crazy how common that is that people aren't used to getting that support system.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a good point to bring up, though,
Yeah.
too, because when you do have a certain, you're dreaming big.
Mhm.
You want to go after something big, and then to the average person, they going, hey, man,
sounds
you
impossible.
crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's
It sounds impossible
like,
because
Yeah.
most times we're trapped in our own fears.
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, that was a fear of mine because
Mm-hmm.
you talking about doing 32 miles, I'm like, and what? Nah.
Yeah.
But I instantly went to that place, and so that's what made me circle back and,
Yeah.
and really want to talk about this
Right.
to that.
And to be clear, when I first started running, I couldn't finish a half a mile.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I just started building upon doing a half a mile being able to stop, and just building over time. It's just being consistent. So
Mhm.
just seeing that I could just build consistency over
I'm
time.
about to do it.
And
You
now
gonna do 32 too?
No. I'm gonna
Not
start.
32?
I'm gonna build on it. That's what I'm gonna do.
No,
I'm gonna
yeah.
build on it.
So go. We know what Demetrius is doing. He's our role model. He's our like stay active
Resident,
role model, right?
resident role model.
Yeah. So what? How are you doing physically?
Well, as we know, a couple, maybe a month ago,
Oh yeah, that's right.
I didn't go to the gym. I looked at it. I thought I hadn't go to the gym. I felt bad, you know. I was like,
Yeah.
And I looked at my watch to see.
Yeah.
It had 17 days had gone by.
Wow.
And I was like, what? I felt horrible.
Yeah.
It was only 17 days if you think
Right,
about
right.
it.
Yeah.
So now I'm at 11 straight days.
Okay. I'm at 75.
But sometimes I'll be in the house and I'll be watching TV.
Yep.
Abdul
I'll send him a video.
send me a video. Like, hey, your friend out here with 2 kidneys, 1 heart transplant. I'm like, yo, what you doing? So then I would go
Gotta
out.
go work out, man.
But yeah, I got to a point where it was work though.
Mm.
I would get up and I come here and I do some stuff, and I want to get back to this to
Locked
go
in.
work, and then I wouldn't go to the gym. And then I got into the habit of just coming here, and
Right.
Gotcha.
then I stopped and just did what I used to do. And you're right, because I 10, 15 minutes in, I'm happy I'm here. I'm like, I love to be there. I'm like, oh,
Absolutely.
I feel good. 10,
Yeah.
15 minutes in, so I got to remember that. 10, 15 minutes in,
Gotta get
you're gonna
there.
love it. And then when it's over, you're like, I feel even better.
Yeah.
So I just have to remember that 10, 15 minutes in, I get that endorphin rush or whatever you want to call it. I get that runner's high. Whatever.
Yeah.
They say
Love
the heaviest weight is the front door.
Front door.
Ah.
Gotta get in there.
The heaviest
Wow.
weight.
Big man, what about you? How you doing physically?
Man, I'm trying to get it together,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah.
But I am inspired by this because
Okay.
I have a few ailments. I
Mhm.
have a really bad leg, old injuries that I
Mhm.
never addressed. And so just working past that can be an obstacle in itself.
Mhm.
And you know, just to push forward and even walk through the door
Right.
in the gym is a task sometimes because you have that pain and it's like, you know what, nah, I'm just gonna go lay down.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
So to
right.
push yourself to do that, you know, that's where it's that work in progress.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's some days where I'll push myself. Then there's other days where it's like I'm gonna lay down. And those are the days where I need to keep pushing forward.
Mhm.
So it's a work in progress.
Yeah. I would say I'm a work in progress too. I mean, I feel like I've been doing it, but you know how when you working out and you get to that point where I've actually been putting on weight, which is weird. Like my concept has always been, oh, if I work out, I'm gonna lose weight.
Right.
But it's really diet. So it's
Yeah.
one part of it is working out, the other part is diet. And so I'm at the part where now I have to take my diet seriously if I'm going to get the goals that I would like to have. The other thing that I've been really focusing on though is that this is not something that I'm trying to do for 3 months.
Mhm.
So you know sometimes you get caught up on, oh, I'm just going to get in shape and
Right.
then this is really something I'm really saying what is going to happen this time next year?
Right.
Will I be consistently working out this time next year? Will it be a part of my lifestyle?
Right.
Or and then there's this other thing. Actually, I hosted a panel the other day, and so it said, how do you get men to go from how did it say it? Basically, instead of being able to say, I'm gonna go to the gym and work out every day for an hour, getting to the point to saying I move my body daily. So instead of like getting yourself in this mindset of, oh, I gotta go to the gym,
Right.
there's many places you could work out, you know? And so it's really getting yourself saying every day I'm gonna do something where I get active. And so I'm really trying to kind of embrace that kind of mindset around being physical. And also accepting that I'm not 18.
Right.
I think that's another big piece. Like in my mind, I'm 18. I still think about like how I was when I was 18. And it's like, no, you're 52, B.
Right.
And so you're not gonna, you know, it's not gonna go that way. So
My body reminds me of that
Yeah.
every morning.
yeah,
every
so
morning.
it's just accepting it. All right, so how are you doing mentally?
Oh, mentally, I'm fine.
Okay.
I do my affirmations in the morning and try to stay locked into what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Having a lot of things on the plate keeps me occupied and focused.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe I'm doing fine, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Big man.
Mentally, I'm in a good space now.
Okay.
I spent, a couple years kind of, well, maybe a year and some change in a dark space.
Okay,
I lost
yeah.
my son a couple years ago,
Mm.
and that put me in a dark space. Even at times where I would laugh at something, I would carry guilt
Hmm.
of why am I laughing, and,
Right.
and my son is not here to laugh with.
Yeah.
So things like that, you know, it all ties into everything else
Mhm.
with spirituality and
Yeah.
everything else. So I really had to find myself again and find my purpose
Yeah.
again, and you know, define what it means to kind of move forward,
Mm-hmm.
and how does that work, and how do I do that and still keep my sanity.
Yeah.
And so a lot of my steps and things like that right now are dedicated to the memory of my son.
Nice.
You know, things that would make him proud of me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've started to move with a different type of purpose
Yeah.
in that. So, I mean, it's helped me out a lot.
Yeah. Sorry for your loss, but we got to keep
Yeah.
his memory
Yeah,
alive, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's your son's name?
His name was Paul.
Paul.
Oh.
I feel like every time you say somebody who passed
Yeah,
on his
oh, yes,
name,
keep it
Yeah.
alive.
that's how you keep it going.
Yeah.
So Paul Hollis,
No, his last name was Wells. He has his mother's last name.
Wells,
Yep.
Paul Wells. You know, it's very important. We're gonna keep that name out there.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
Demetrius, mentally, how are you doing?
Mentally, I'm doing very well. I kind of always just kind of stay at a stable, even anchored kill.
Mhm.
Mentally, I'm doing well. I would say, I guess, my routine has a lot to do with that. Like Zoe said, like in terms of having a routine, doing my mental check-ins. Like I even do. People talk about morning meditation and affirmations. I do a midday reset too.
Nice.
Because I find myself like when I'm at work, or you know, you get out into the world, I got a lot of calls, people calling me, a lot of different employees asking me questions, need solutions to problems that they're going through, and I find myself like midday, I just gotta just take 5 minutes
Mhm.
just to just reset and come back grounded. So
Yeah.
mentally, I'm doing very well, and I think too my I know my diet has a lot to do with that.
Mm.
Because as I read a lot of books in terms of, you know, our mental is tied to one thing is our gut and then our brain.
Deep.
So if we're not eating right, if we're not taking care of our gut, we're not eating right, taking care of our brain, it's going to cause a lot of mental things as well. And this is scientifically proven. So we
Right.
got to make sure that we're eating a healthy diet and continue to try to exercise.
So, I think that today I'm doing great. I've experienced in the last 2 years feelings that I never felt in my life. Like I'm typically just out the gate. I've always been a happy person. I'm just happy. But I don't know why. I don't even know what's going on sometimes. I be trying to ask myself, like, what's up with me, man? Like, I'll be honest. Yesterday, I was just like, I'm going to take the day. And it's what I realized, I was inside the house, and then I had to go out and go do something. And the minute I went out the house, I felt better. And so I realized, like, yo, you can't stay in this house. You got to go outside. You got to get out and do stuff, you know?
Right.
And so I think that, you know, I'm a social worker by trade. And so a lot of times, you know, it's like you, as a social worker, you can help other people with their problems. That's what I was, you know, trained to do. But it's like, but you don't really understand all the time the why. Like, why? What's going on with this person? And so I think this is actually good. I think I'm going to be a better social worker because of the recognition that it doesn't even have to be a reason.
Right.
You don't even there's no thing that you can say this is what happened and now you're feeling a little low today.
Right.
And so it's recognizing that sometimes you're just a little low and you need to develop tools
Right.
like going outside, like getting active, like being around people that maybe will bring your spirits back up. And so but today I'm doing pretty good. You know, I've been out all day. I've been working hard.
Yeah.
So, you know. All right, Zoe, what about purpose? Purpose-wise.
Oh, me, I'm kind of the person that puts like the old like dangle a carrot in front of myself.
Yeah.
So like I always like I'm doing a documentary with Hot 937. I'm
Yeah.
doing one on Johnny Duke. I'm gonna do one on street ball announcers from New York. One in New York. So,
Nice.
like all these 3 things.
3 docs.
Yeah. So it keeps me
I like it.
going because I have things to do all the time.
Yeah.
And then like I love the journey. I know it's good. The end is dope too when they come and watch the doc.
Yeah.
The journey's the funnest, the most enjoyable part because you meet people, you reconnect with people, you talk to people, and you relive situations and stuff.
Right.
So purposeful. I just try to be like I want to make documentaries from the time I've been alive and things I've seen and with people that I think need to be showcased or spotlighted. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like my purpose.
I like it.
Yeah.
Demetrius, what about you?
My purpose, I would say, just leading by example, living by example.
Mm-hmm.
I live by the Kwanzaa principles, and one of the Kwanzaa principles is umoja, which means unity in the community.
Yes.
And then also ujima, which means basically taking your brother and sister's problems and making it your problems and trying to solve those together. One of the things that I have done recently is me and my wife, we have our kids are up there in age now, they 19, 17. And so what me and my wife has done is we started helping out a family in the community who needed some help with their children. So we got 2 young babies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, very young babies, 3 and 6 months.
Wow.
And so so we've been they've been staying at the house sometimes at weeks at a time, and it's been a great thing because it's something that I feel like I've always loved having kids. My wife is a great nurturer in terms of taking care of kids as well. So we feel like we want to use that strength that we've been blessed with to be able to bless other kids with. So that's right now. I got a lot of other things going on, but right now that's something that has been very fulfilling for me and for my family.
I like it. Big man, what about you, purpose-wise?
Purpose-wise is to be more of a servant to people, kind of similar to what you're doing. For instance, on Thanksgiving Eve, I'm coming together with a group of people, and we're going to be serving meals to people.
Nice.
We're going to do it in the Squire Village Community Center. And so last year we did that in the YMCA on Albany Avenue, and combined we served over 700 people. And, you know, we're putting the meals together, doing everything, cooking everything. So it's a task, but it's a selfless task.
Yeah.
And it's fulfilling when you see those people, you know, come back to you.
Yes.
And they thank you for it. And you see that you're making someone's day.
Yes.
Because it's one thing to be able to, you know, go to the store, grab what you want. And I feel like, you know, we've all been blessed to a certain degree. And to be able to give back, that's the true blessing. When you can do something to change someone else's life and to make their life better, that's the true blessing.
Yeah. I think, all right, I'm just trying to lock into my purpose, particularly like around working with men. I enjoy working with men. I want to be able to help them to be their best selves. And so I'm just kind of like taking this last couple months of the year, 6 weeks of the year, and preparing for 2027, 2026, and 27. Yeah, I'm going to be busy 27 too. But 2026 and really kind of like locking into like, you know, next year I want to be able to do as many Manhood Tree groups. As a matter of fact, my goal is to get, in addition to me doing groups, I want 10 men in the community to run their own group. So basically take my curriculum, get 5 men, go do the group. We're going to do fatherhood monologues, workshops. We're doing our first fatherhood monologue show with an all-woman cast.
Nice.
So in February, we're going to have an all-woman cast, doing a monologue. So that should be very interesting. You know, we got, you know, we want to kind of keep emphasizing men's health. So I feel, and then in addition to that, you know, we got the whole My People agency where it's like, okay, you know, what is our, even asking that question. Today we had a really good meeting. We had we had one new staff who helps us with marketing and our other marketing person. And we were talking about, like, what does My People do? Like, what is My People? And the new guy was like, he said, I tell people, My People empowers generations through social services. And I was like, I like that. That was good. But I said, I feel like I wanna tweak the word empowers, and I also want to tweak the word social services. I feel like there's another word, there's a more powerful word that we could use. But it was like, this guy has only been here since yesterday. And he's My People's empowering generations.
Right.
And I love the word generations because we're trying to tap all the family, not just, you know, kids, but all the way up through the generation. So yeah, I feel very excited about we next week we're celebrating 20 years in business. You know, so it's like,
Congrats.
Okay, we've been in business 20 years.
Congratulations,
I mean,
man, that's huge.
we're going to have our My People Thanks, so come out to My People Thanks, have a piece of chicken or something. But it's really like, I often think about, like, okay, how many people you know did something for 20 years? Like, you know, like literally 20 years they've been keep doing the same thing and not really the same thing, right? And so it's like, I think that makes you say like, wow. And I question the question I have for myself is like, what's the next 20 years gonna be like? Because the first 20 went by very fast, and so it's like, what's this next 20, and what impact can we have on our community that's a positive impact? So we're very excited about that.
Can I pose a question
Yeah,
real quick? Because
course.
this is something that I hear in conversations with brothers. And just to Lonzo and Eric, for Eric, just a lot of brothers are going through losses and losses of their children,
Yeah.
somebody really close to them.
Uh-huh.
Help them out. Like, how are you able to actually like kind of do some inner work? Like, how have you kind of made this transition to kind of trying to get better?
Wow, it's interesting that you asked that question, right? Because myself and another brother who lost his son, he lost his son 4 months after I lost my son. And we came together and we're working on it now. We just started this like literally a week ago. Brothers grieve differently.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is
Powerful.
we want to be a support group, a safe space for brothers who are grieving a loss.
Yep.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a son. Some people have lost, friends and they've
Yes.
never gotten over it. Some people have lost, brothers, sisters,
Yes.
mother, father. They've never got over it.
Right.
And the crazy part about all this is I lost my son, and 9 days later, my cousin passed away the same way. Both of them fell asleep, never woke up.
Wow.
All right, and this brother Rick, his son had a massive heart attack right in front of him,
Wow.
and so, it like I'm in a space where I could talk about it to a certain degree without shedding a tear.
Right.
But then to talk to brothers and let them understand it's okay to not be okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we've been conditioned that it's something wrong with us if we have to go and talk to someone.
Right.
If we have to talk to a counselor, if we have to shed a tear, we can't be that person shedding a tear. I mean, I think the most impactful conversation that I had after my son passed was my daughters had never seen me like that. They had never seen me cry. They had never seen it. When my father passed, they didn't see it. Even though I did, I didn't allow them to see it because I felt like I needed to be strong for them.
Wow.
And they told me it almost made them feel like I was human because they would never talk to me about emotional things because
Right.
and I didn't know that I was creating that type of a wedge and that type of a wall. But that dialogue changed. It changed a lot of me. And so I think it's okay if you're going through something and you're not okay.
Right.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's normal.
Yes.
It's not normal when you're saying that you're okay and you're really not.
You're not.
Because you're a ticking time bomb. And so many times I've been a ticking time bomb to the point where I'm saying I'm okay and I'm in pain, physically in pain and everything else. I'm okay. Next thing you know, I'm in the hospital. And I can't do anything for anyone if I'm not here anymore.
Right.
And so I'm so busy trying to be accommodating to everyone else that I wasn't accommodating to myself.
Deep.
And so I don't think we understand the damage that we're doing to each other when we're not addressing those issues.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
One thing before you ask those questions,
Yeah.
I just want to say you cannot have enough spaces for men to be able to talk, to be able to let things go.
Right.
And so if there's somebody out here that's thinking right now, watching the show, like, I want to create something, go ahead.
Right.
There's no limit because the thing is that the platforms that are out there right now obviously aren't touching everybody.
Right.
So your program, your platform, your idea could be the thing. So go at it. It's all good. Sorry, I just wanted to
No, I think that's powerful.
do a PSA.
Yeah, I think that's powerful what
That's
Eric
true.
said in terms of like with your family being able to open that up, and then for your daughter to see you be human.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Be human, and now she feel like, hey, you know what?
Yep.
Now I can go talk to you
Yeah,
about
these
certain
little
emotional
girls-
stuff.
These little girls changed me up, man. They
Yeah.
had me sitting there like, really? I thought I was that cold. But yeah, I mean, we got to understand. Our right now is not our forever,
Right.
and so that goes with everything. Whatever pain you're going through, whatever trauma you're going through, it's right now. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be forever.
Right.
And so the only person who can change that for not being, forever is you.
Right.
And you have to make that decision. I mean, anyone who's gotten past something, anyone who's gotten out of a dark place, it was that switch, that decision, that choice to make. That person who's super successful at what they're doing, they made a decision to go out there and bank on themselves.
Right.
And so everything is believing in yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to believe in yourself more than anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You have to believe that you can get through it
Absolutely.
before someone else can tell you can do it. And so, I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No,
no, go ahead.
I went off somewhere, man.
Nah,
That's what it's for. That's what it's for.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, man.
You just help somebody.
Yeah.
You just help somebody.
Right.
Yeah. No, we good to the.
Yeah,
sure.
okay. All right, so I want to keep us moving on. Going into our conversation about brotherhood maintenance. So, Zoe, I'm gonna come to you 1st. Define maintenance in brotherhood for you, and what are the non-negotiables? So, if you think about your brotherhood and define the maintenance. what does it
Maintenance.
mean? Yeah.
Like check-ins. How they doing? Emotionally and physically.
Mhm.
That goes to everything we've been talking about already, as far as like health-wise. They get the colon, all those checkups and all those things that we talk about.
Mhm.
Make it depending on what age they are. And like some non-negotiables is like I like people who would be like the word is bond. You know that? Remember that?
Yeah,
saying?
of course.
I'm pretty high on that.
Mhm.
Say what you mean what you say.
Yeah.
Honesty.
Mm.
The same, but like integrity. I always tell my wife, like, none of my friends that I've ever had beat their girls or their wives. Like,
Man, that's
those
Not your
aren't
kind of
my friends.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So those all my friends are good fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I guess those are non-negotiables because I can't really hang out with somebody and you're not really
Yeah.
doing what you're supposed to do as a man. What else? And ultimately, like the men that I hang around with, I'm around. They all want to be better.
Mm.
They all want to be better in some way.
Yeah.
Whether it's from and then we also like cheer each other on. Like no one really cares if someone else is winning
Yeah.
because we all feel like it's a win. It kind of motivates the next person.
Right.
So those are the type of things I look for in my brotherhood. Someone that can tell me, like if I'm messing up, or they feel like I'm going down a wrong path, whether it be what I'm doing or what I'm eating or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
To have that open dialogue, and you can cry.
Yeah.
I've seen you cry a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? So
Easy crier.
be able to see
Yeah.
people cry.
Me
and
too.
be like, hey, yeah. So stuff like that. It's nothing like. It's almost like the reverse of what we've been taught. That most of my brothers are, they cry, they laugh, all those things that a man's supposed to do. They hug their kids, they tell their kids I love them, they kiss them, and all those things. So
Yeah.
I like those things.
Demetrius, what about you?
I'll keep it short. Like one of the my non-negotiables is not communicating with me, not talking to me when you're going through something.
Okay.
That's a big thing. Like I don't want you to be going through something
Mm-hmm.
and then you not contact me because I want to go through that with you.
Right.
I want to make sure that we can lock arms and say, and so that you're not alone.
Right.
You're not fighting this battle alone. So to me, that's a non-negotiable for me to just let me know what's going on so we can get through this. I don't care if it's 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
Right.
If you going through something, if I gotta miss work, if you just say, hey, bro, look, I'm going through something right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just need somebody to sit with me,
Yeah.
just to talk with me or
Yeah.
whatever. Hey, I'm calling out.
Yeah.
I'm calling out. My brother need me.
Yeah.
So it's the transparency also as well, just to tell the truth.
Yeah.
A lot of times, and understand too, right? We dealing with brothers who are growing.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't give you something that they didn't give themselves.
Right.
So that's something that I keep and I understand that, right? But I want to make sure that our brothers continue to grow and I can continue to grow with them. And being transparent is very hard for brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers are dealing with jealousy.
Yeah.
They're dealing with a lot of animosity. They're dealing with a lot of trauma, unhealed trauma as
A
well.
lot of trauma. Yeah.
So I have to understand that that's what they're going through, but it's up to us for myself to heal.
Mm-hmm.
And so that I could be able to help them be able to transition through that. Now, if they don't want to grow through that, then that's up to them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I may have to put up boundaries and maybe deny my access as well. But I'm in it for my brothers through the long haul, through whatever they're going through. And like I said, non-negotiable. Tell me what you're going through so I can go through it with you.
I love it. Big man, what about you?
The check-ins are important.
Yeah.
I think check-ins are important, and I think here's the thing, something that bothers me to my core
Mm-hmm.
when you ask someone, have you checked in with so and so? Have they checked in with me?
Right.
Look,
And when they say that back,
look,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
brother, what if that person's going through something?
Right.
You know, he didn't pick up the phone to call. The phone works both ways. You know, you can't tell me if you blowing up my phone. If we talk every day and you haven't talked to this brother, I've talked to him.
Right.
You know, I know that he's going through something, but I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Reach out to him.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes back to what you were saying, Dimitri. It goes back to it. Like, be real. Be open, man. Stop trying to be the tough guy.
Right, right.
Stop trying to be the tough guy, man, and understand something. You know, we all make mistakes. There's no perfect person. Own that mistake.
Right, right.
Own that mistake, man. Own up to it and fix it.
Yeah.
You know, I tell people now, man, whatever issues you have with a loved one, you know, if you got a rift going on with your brothers or sisters, fix that, man.
Yeah.
Fix all of that. Because tomorrow is not promised.
Right, right.
Right?
Really not.
And so the last thing that you want to do is be that person when it's all said and done. If that person is gone tomorrow, at least you could know that you told them, you know what, I love you.
Yeah.
You mean something to me. You know, how you gonna tell it to him and he's laying there in a casket or something?
Yeah.
But you had all the opportunity.
You gotta live with that.
All the opportunity.
Yeah.
And you never said it. It's like, come on, man, let's stop living in pride and ego and let's live in reality, man. It's- Most of us 40s, 50s, come on, man. What are you trying to prove? Stop trying to prove something to the streets and prove something to your kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, for me, I never wanted, and I heard someone say this before, and it hit me hard. You never want, when your kids are asked, you know, who's your influence? Who's the person you look up to? And they can name everyone except you. That's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a problem. Set the example.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Set the example.
Yeah.
So, you know, what I like about brotherhood maintenance is the idea that it's like, you know, I have some friends that I might not talk to for a year. A whole year go by, I didn't talk to them.
Yeah.
And then it like literally this happened to me this year. Maybe I didn't talk to a friend for like a year, and then I saw him. And then when I saw him, it was like, oh, I saw, you know, no big deal.
Yep.
And these are people that don't even live in Connecticut. So I see him in New York, boom. Then the next thing you know, I'm in Delaware. I went to go see my daughter. He just happened to be there. He just happened. So I see him again. Then the next time I'm in Brooklyn. He lives in Brooklyn. But because I saw him twice already, because I was in Brooklyn, I hit him up and said, hey, I'm in town.
Right.
And boom. And so what I love about brotherhood maintenance is if you have a good brotherhood, time or space doesn't end it.
No.
And basically, you could kind of, so we don't have to talk every day.
Right,
It'd be cool to talk every day, but you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. But if I'm close, if I'm around, if I'm in your area, you know, he went to Delaware State. So I just happened to hit him out, yo, I'm at Delaware State, just wanted to, shout you out. He's like, I'm here too.
Yeah.
And so ultimately, I like the concept of, you know, I'm not a caller everyday type person. I might, you know, but I'm here. I'm thinking about you.
Right.
And I do have some close friends where, you know, we chop it up more often than not. But I just feel like it's really good to know that time or space doesn't diminish our brotherhood.
No.
It allows for you to be able to just be excited to create a new memory, a new situation with somebody that you've known for a long time. And the other thing I'll say is this. I like through the manhood tree, I get an opportunity to meet a lot of new brothers, people that I may not have ever crossed paths with. And so to be able to say like, okay, this brother, like you said, he's trying. They're trying. They're trying to become better. They want to be something more. And so I like the idea of just being a part of that process. Not necessarily that I got anything that I can give them. Like we got the groove, but it's like, I think that it's like when you kind of get with a certain network, then you might, okay, you came in, you know me. Then all of a sudden you come to an event, you meet Demetrius. That's a whole nother type of like the information you're gonna be able to tap in. You meet Zoe, and so I like the idea that, you know, there's somebody out there right now, I don't even know him, but in 6 months I'm gonna meet him, and we're gonna have a relationship that's gonna go on and on and on.
Absolutely.
So
And one of the things that I look at too in terms of woman groups is that they have, like Eric, what you mentioned about the Brothers Grieve Differently,
Yeah.
and all the different groups that you have started.
Mm-hmm.
These groups actually create a maintenance thing. Women have all
Oh, yeah,
of
they have
these.
all
that.
They
Yeah.
got them all at the time.
All the
So
time.
We too cool
it's,
for
it's,
it.
it's just maintenance all the time. So I have like my the book club. I
Yeah.
have guys that just call me, like they may not be interacting inside of the book club, but they're reading. And
Right.
they'll call me and say, "Hey man, I just want to call you. Can we just chop it up, just 10 minutes about the book? I just want to
Right.
chop." But and sort of like the group that we have.
Yeah, yeah.
This is 8 brothers that I grew up with.
Mhm.
That we said we're gonna take some of our paycheck and just start investing in the stocks and crypto and stuff together.
Right.
But we're meeting monthly.
Mhm.
So during that time, we like, "Hey, how you doing? How mom's doing? How
Right,
you
right.
doing mentally? How
Yeah.
you doing physically?"
Yeah.
And it creates like these pods where you automatically have this maintenance and this check-in.
That's important. It's important.
I like that.
So who mentors you, Big Man? I'm gonna come to you first. Who mentors you in brotherhood right now, and how do they hold you to a standard? Is there anybody you could say like this is the person? Either they're like they're mentoring, or you kind of checking them out and saying I'm gonna steal something from that individual to increase my brotherhood.
Wow,
Hmm.
that's a deep question, man. That's a deep
You got some
question.
good questions.
Straight out of my
man.
brain too.
That right there.
This is me.
So now I gotta
Yeah.
hold on.
Hey,
Let me-
and you may or may not have that person, but it's
But you
like you know.
Interestingly, that's crazy because I think, and if it sounds crazy, it sounds crazy. But
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you,
Mhm.
that person is a person who's not here anymore. My son.
Mm.
I think because, you know, there were some differences that we needed to work through at a time,
Mhm.
and we worked through all of that, and we stayed connected, and just knowing what that meant
Mm.
to get on the phone with him, and we get on the phone and we just talk about sometimes nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I always reflect back on that because that's something that I can't do right now.
Mm.
That's something that I can't do.
Right.
And so experiencing that feeling
Mm-hmm.
and those people who meant a lot to me coming up and those people who meant a lot in terms of being in my circle,
Yeah.
just having that check-in from time to time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can't pick up that phone
Mhm.
and say what's up to him.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? And so sometimes it's a difficult thing because
Mhm.
there's brothers around me who can pick up the phone and call their kids.
That's right.
Right.
And there's some brothers like Zoe said, you know, you have the ability to pick up the phone and call your kid and you don't.
Mm.
Yeah.
You have the ability to, you know, have that conversation, fix that situation,
Right.
and you won't.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
Like tomorrow is guaranteed and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So for me, I think, you know, that whole situation in itself, that's kind of like my it's
Yeah.
a weird thing. but
No, it's not
not
weird.
It's
It's
not
a-
someone
It's not
who's
weird at all.
checking
You-
me.
Yeah.
but
You
it's a
have an
situation that
experience.
checks me.
You have an experience
Right.
that a lot of people don't have.
Right.
It's like you know before you like now you lost to lose a child is in some ways not the natural order like the way you would think it's gonna go. You
Yep.
Right.
parents always think I'm gonna go, then the kids, but then you get a
Yeah.
situation like this, and so it's not weird.
Mhm.
It's a good recognition of the unique situation that you're in. So I don't want you to think it's not weird that
Yeah.
you know because it's like I mean, my father passed away, my sister passed away, right?
Mhm.
And I often think about like I'll be talking to their pictures, you know, I talk to them in my living room, and it's like, and so it's like I'm still going to them for something.
Yeah. It's the same.
They're not here, but I want, I mean, you know, and so I think that it's very important. I mean, I don't want you to think it's not weird at all.
No, it's not.
normal.
I think it's weird putting it into words for me because
For you to
sometimes
say it
it's
out loud, yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult, but I
Right.
mean, just like you, I have
Yeah.
those conversations, man. Sometimes I'm about to make a move, man, and
Right.
I'll be like, "Yo, so what you think, man? You think this is
Yeah,
all right?"
yeah.
You know, and so you catch yourself having those conversations, and that's
Yeah.
not a bad thing to do.
Nah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
So what about you? Who's your mentor, or who is somebody you checking out on how they do their brotherhood or anything?
I think I guess mine would be a collection. It's like a collection of them.
Yeah.
It's a collection of brothers.
Don't shout out some names. Give us
Like
a
all
couple people.
We're not shouting. We want to leave one out. We don't want to leave anybody out.
Oh, you start shouting out, then I'm like,
you just say me.
You helped me out, man.
Gave me $20 last week. So, but the collection of brothers I'm around that, like
Yeah.
I said, hold me accountable and all that. They all have some value in their own right about the knowledge of life they have
Mhm.
that I don't have. So they always, at some points, give me something that I didn't think about because they think about life differently. But
Yeah.
I respect their opinion because, in my eyes, they living right.
Yeah.
They living, they try to
living
take care of
good.
their family and all these things. So the things they saying to me, 9 times out of 10, for the better. They're trying to make me better, and not trying to harm me in any way. So it's a collection of brothers that I take a lot of information from, and a lot of them because we have the retreats and things like that. So
Yeah.
a lot of those spill over too.
Mhm.
You make connections and you just talk, and yeah, just the
We're
different.
going to DR this year for the Men's Health and Wellness Weekend, by the way. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
You're not excited about it because you've been there a million
all the
times.
time.
But
No.
I hope there's somebody that's excited about it right now. Joe's like, so what? I was there yesterday. Like, I didn't get no response out of you. Your face didn't change now. Even hey, that's good. It's gonna be nice. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nice place. Nice place. I
It's a
love it.
nice place. Yes.
I love it.
Demetrius, what about you?
I always say, and this is something that we learned when we got together. I'm always shopping.
Yeah.
I'm always shopping with my brothers, and I would bring up three people, right?
Yep.
And it's interesting that you bring up your son because one thing I heard the other day was like, we think we're self-aware,
Mm-hmm.
but true self-awareness is that talking with somebody because somebody else is experiencing you.
That's right.
And so my son is experiencing me in terms of being a father
Mm-hmm.
and just having his insight on things and hearing from him, hey, you motivated me on this.
Yeah.
Or, you did a great job on this. Like, I was shocked by this. And
Mhm.
now I hear him even more,
Mm.
his friends talking about me. Because
Right.
a lot of his friends don't have their dad in their life.
Right.
So a lot of his friends is actually, and so one of the things just a tangent,
Mhm.
but one of the things I think is important is that we need to mentor our sons and our daughters, their friends as well.
Right.
Yeah.
They play a huge influence on them.
Of course.
So one of the things I want to do is I'm going to get my son's friends together,
Mhm.
and we just going to like maybe go out to eat or whatever like that,
That's great.
and just chop it up together.
Mhm.
So my son has been somebody that, interestingly enough, is like a mentor of mine, and that I can gain feedback from.
Mhm.
Two, I would say Rob Jones from Mass, right?
Mhm.
When I was fighting for custody of my daughter,
Mhm.
I asked him. He ended up getting custody of his son.
Yeah.
So I reached out to him. First, I said, hey, give me one thing that I should do
Mhm.
right now in order to better my chances to get my daughter. You know what he said?
What?
Go to therapy.
Mm.
Go to therapy.
Wow.
Right away.
good
Go
one.
to therapy. I ain't never been to therapy
Right.
before he said that.
Right.
But right away, the next day,
In
I
there.
found the therapist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, me and my daughter was in therapy. Then
Yeah.
me and my family started going in therapy, and it's been an amazing thing. So just
Excellent.
having brothers that you can be able to reach out to. So
Deep.
it's just I'm always picking. And lastly is my brother Malik.
Mm-hmm.
Malik has been. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without my brotherhood with Malik.
Nice.
The things that I always tell him, like, it's such an amazing time for me to be alive while he's alive. Such an amazing thing. I'm really as joyful that I'm alive while he's alive
Yeah.
because, he has helped me in so many ways. I have been able to share deep conversations with him. And I feel like people are not truly living when they don't have a brotherhood like that to just say whatever you're going through and they don't look at you funny or, you can make a wrong mistake and they like, hey, whatever's going on, I got your back.
Yeah.
I got your back. I'm going to be there for you. So Malik has been he's been instrumental for me, and he continues to be instrumental for me.
That I think that was the greatest compliment I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like that's the
That was-
greatest
Wow.
compliment I ever heard in my entire life.
Mm.
Just then. I don't think I promise I'm not even joking. I'm not being facetious.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
not
crazy.
joking.
Mm.
Could you imagine for somebody to say that to you?
Yeah.
You got to say that to him. I don't know if you said it to him, but you got to say that
Say
to
that to him all the time.
Oh man.
all the time. All the
I
time.
mean, yo,
Yeah.
that makes me want to be a better person. Like,
Yeah,
I gotta do better.
I need somebody to say that about me.
No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to be alive when he's alive.
He's alive. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I want to end the show right now.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like we need to talk no more.
Wow, that-
There's a few
wow.
more things I want to. I mean, okay. So, damn, what was the question? No, you know what? You know what I like? What I like. Malik is one of my people too.
Mhm.
You know Malik, Kevin Booker. You guys know Kevin
Yeah,
Booker,
yeah.
right? They always bring somebody with them.
Mm.
They always they're always mentoring
Yes.
somebody.
Mhm.
So they go to something.
Yep.
And they'll bring a guy that you
Yep.
never seen the guy before.
Right.
He's just like out of the blue.
Who's
and
that guy?
Yeah.
He's with Malik.
And
Oh,
and
you're
they're
right. Every time I see Cut, that's true.
Booker for sure. He'll bring
Oh,
3 or
yeah.
4
3 or
people.
You know what
Every
he'll do?
time I see
Yeah.
You
him.
ever see him do? He'll speak, right? I'll
Yeah.
say some things, and he'll have people just.
Pop out of the audience.
I'm here.
Yeah, no.
He just bring people.
I used to go out and do that with him.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
So I think that is that is something that it really it shows influence.
Yes.
It shows that how much one person can have an impact on some other person.
Yes.
And so they're just calling these people up and say, "Yo, I'm going to this thing. Why don't you come along?"
Right.
And that's how you build brotherhood. That's how you build influence. And so there's probably other people like you said. I'm shopping all the time. I'm looking at how people move.
Mhm.
One of the things, as I'm sitting here right now, I was just thinking in my mind that I need to be around. I need to be out more.
Mm.
I feel like I need to go to more stuff because it's like when you like today, like we had an awesome conversation in the office today when we were having this conversation. I went to a meeting. It was a great meeting, and so I think that last week I was with I'm with my fraternity. It was great to see everybody, and so I think that I'm always watching people, but those two just popped in my head in the thought of saying that they are literally trying to bring somebody else along. They're mentoring somebody in
Yes.
the process, and I think that's dope.
Yeah.
All right, Demetrius, I'm coming to you on this one. How do you so I don't know if you have any friends that are a distance away, and how do you maintain that brotherhood? How do you keep that going when you're not seeing them on a consistent basis?
Well, that's easy. It's something that I just said before.
Mhm.
The Prolific Society Investment Group is actually a group members of that's not all live in Connecticut anymore.
Okay, yeah,
So I got 2 brothers that's in the group that live in Atlanta.
nice,
So how I stay connected with them is we created the group.
right,
We
yeah,
created
yeah.
the group to just basically keep us connected.
Mhm.
So I'm the vice president. My guy Chip, he's the president, and my other brother, he's the treasurer. And these are all brilliant brothers that
Yeah.
we formed this group with. But forming that group,
Yep.
we wouldn't be as close because of the distance.
Right.
So because of the group, it keeps us actually connected.
So what about you?
Do I have any? I don't know. They're pretty much all around me,
Okay,
other than my brother and stuff like that.
yeah, he counts.
Yeah, but just that's text messages and we're close. Every time something funny happens, you text them, send them,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So most of my friends and family are because I went to school here, college, high school, and everything. So they're all right.
Okay, local.
Yeah.
Big man, what about you?
Wow. I mean, it isn't even so much a group. It's just like I'll start thinking about somebody and either my phone will ring or I'll pick up and call them. So it's like we know. It's almost like this thing because we had such a connection. We know. Okay, I haven't spoken to him
Yep.
in so long. Let me check in this, make sure he's good and doing whatever.
Yeah.
Even, when my daughter, my youngest, when she went off to school in Philly,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want her to leave Connecticut.
Mm.
And so I made a call to my man Arion, and I'm like, yo, you in Philly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's coming down there. I need eyes and ears.
Yes. Yes.
He was like, okay, I got you. I got you. And, I check in with him. I check in, a lot of DJs who I met over the years, we become close.
Yeah.
And not even so much just because we DJ, it was more or less, how your family doing, how your kids doing, it's crazy because even some recording artists, like, for instance, Sheik Luch, his son and my youngest daughter are pretty much the same age. And so when we see each other, it's not one of those, yo, let's take a picture. How your son doing, man?
Yeah.
He's cool,
Yeah.
he's like, yo, how your little girl doing?
Yep. Yep.
But it's just those connections we use. just to genuinely check on someone and make sure that they're good.
Yeah.
Just because they impacted your life in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So for me, that's my way of letting them know. You know, look, I'm gonna keep in touch with you whether you like it or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm reaching out to you, man. You better pick up this phone. We gonna talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just making that phone call if they cross your mind. If they come across your mind, make the phone call.
Yeah.
If there's something that is like that is like a memory or something that you that you think will make them laugh, send them the text message. You know, just kind of like make it normal that you're in their life. I think that that's a big thing, is that like keeping the consistency of being in the life of your friends, so that too much time doesn't go by before you have your next memory, the next thing that you guys do together, the next time you can build on your closeness. So that's what I would say.
I'm getting texts.
Yeah, what they
already.
saying?
I didn't even know that it was that deep, but I'm getting texts of people saying, "Man, that was deep." What you did."
Yeah, what you said.
You know, went viral. We went viral on this.
Nah, that was deep.
It was.
Yeah.
Because who else could say that? Who like
That's you know what
those
those
words
pressure on
never
him that
came-
you said it. Now it's like, man, he got like you said it about him.
Yeah.
Like now he has pressure on him to like kind of live up to that now because you don't put this pressure on him.
Well, he's already doing it.
Yeah, it's him.
It's just easy.
Yeah,
He's him.
It's easy.
It's
So
easy.
it's like it's no pressure because he's just gonna keep being himself.
Right.
But it's nah, there's pressure on that statement. Nah, I just decided. It's like, yo, nah, I tried to play it off. I tried to be like, yo, it's easy. Nah, that's pressure.
Why is it pressure?
He has to keep being him.
Yes.
He has to, say the line again.
I don't even know what that's.
Nah, I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
He said he don't remember.
It's a joy to be alive when he's alive.
Yeah.
We could have closed the show down right at that moment. It's like, think about, it's like that's not I don't even. Though that is like
That sounds
to
like
formulate those words.
you say that to like Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
to Malcolm X. Like he said that's about Malik. I know Malik.
I know, yo.
I know him.
Right.
But
Yo.
see, that's
That's
the thing
powerful.
too, though.
That's deep.
In terms of my friends, especially Malik, but
Yeah.
in terms of my friends, I see people in our community
Yes.
throw out the red carpet for celebrities
Mm.
when they come to town.
That's right.
I see them do this or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they having a grand open, a preview of the documentary that they shooting out.
Right.
My friends are famous. That's how I feel.
That's how you treat 'em,
My,
yes.
my friends are famous. I'm throwing out the red carpet for them. I'm showing up. I'm making
Yeah.
sure I support them.
Right.
Those are my famous friends, not
Yes.
these celebrities and stuff
I agree.
that come through.
I agree. Hey, I'm with you.
You famous, man.
Hey.
Glad to be alive when you're
Hey,
live,
yo,
Abdul.
In all honesty,
Yeah.
I mean that's the way it's supposed
No,
to.
but it's like that's the highest level of friendship.
It is.
It's like basically you to say the word joy. It's a joy to be alive when he's alive. It's a joy. It's like it's a privilege.
Yeah,
It's like I'm a lucky person.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's a very high level. You just like I know Malik, like you said, we know Malik.
Right.
It just made me the way I see Malik went to a whole nother level just then.
Mm.
I'm the big brother.
that,
I'm
yeah.
I'm like here. I'm
Right.
like this with Malik.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, yeah, what's up, brother? You know, hey, brother,
Yes,
brother, let's try playing.
Yeah, that's how it's
That's
supposed
a
to be.
high
I mean,
level,
that's
yeah.
what we're supposed to do.
Yeah,
We're supposed to give each other our flowers.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, that person had an impact on you.
he just
You had an
planted a
impact on that
garden.
person.
He just planted an
Yeah.
entire garden.
Exactly.
That's a garden right there. This
Because
is-
look at
it's
these.
like Netherlands.
Right.
It's the Netherlands. You ever been in the Netherlands? You saw those flowers in the Netherlands? Look that up.
All right.
Flowers in the Netherlands.
Yep.
That's what you just did.
Because you think about it, you can meet all the famous people you want to meet. Are they going to impact you? Are they going to pour into you?
Right.
Are they going to make sure that you're doing the right thing?
Right. Right.
Like they're gonna take that picture with you, maybe sign that piece of paper, that jersey or whatever, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
I've been in the room with all these people. They never gave me any information
Right.
that impacted my life.
Yeah.
Never.
Wow.
Never.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the thing
That's all
is,
Oh, that's
Hours.
fire.
a lot of these people around me, a lot of these people who I grew up with,
Mhm.
they not afraid to pull me to the side and tell me,
Right.
"Yo, you messing up."
Mm.
And in all honesty, the number one person who's ever told me that was my brother.
Mm.
My brother has checked me when I was messing up,
Yeah. Gotta have that.
and I've been able to check him when he's been messing up.
I'm about to
thing
go
is,
home and
it's
eat my,
good.
my tacos. So listen, let's. I want us all to share a doable brotherhood maintenance move that the listeners can do in the next 48 hours. We're gonna give them 24 hours. In the next 24 hours, no 48 hours. Give them 2 days.
Mhm.
What is a doable brotherhood maintenance move that they can do in the next 48 hours that's gonna enhance their brotherhood, or not even enhance. Forget about enhance. That I don't want to put no pressure on you.
Mhm.
Just that's gonna maintain. That's gonna help give it. Maintenance is like making sure that everything is right. So let's see what is something that you an advice you want to give that a brother could do in the next 48 hours to a brother or brothers that they want to do a little maintenance on.
Mhm.
Get a oil change, a relationship oil change.
I would say check in with that brother and just ask him,
Mm-hmm. Ask them what.
"Are you okay, man?
Okay.
Are you okay? How have you been?
Right.
Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you okay?" Because sometimes we just like, "Yo, what's up, man? You good?"
Mhm.
But genuinely ask them,
Mm-hmm.
"Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Because we don't do that.
Right.
It's like,
right.
"Yo, what up, man? You good? Yo, check this out." We want to get right into the.
Right.
But nah, man, genuinely, like, are you good, man?
Yeah.
I know, you know what I'm saying?
I love that.
But are you good?
Yeah.
So what you got?
Yeah, I'll take it a step further. Find your friend, someone
Mhm.
you haven't spoken to a while.
Yep.
Pay for some lunch.
Nice.
Go sit down.
Yes. Get some free lunch.
Get some lunch. You pay for the lunch.
Yeah.
Maybe you've never done it before, and maybe he'll come because you've never done that before.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe you always do. He
Yeah.
always pays, and you just get some more free lunch.
Right.
But yeah, just make that. Then when you sit down with him, be intentional about like how's he doing, how's the health doing, like with those type of things. So it's like kind of a little intimate. You and your guy could just talk, and I can see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll do because most people we don't take each other out to lunch too often. So that
Right.
Right.
so that probably in itself would be a good gesture in itself to sit down and talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like both of those.
Yeah.
What I want to add to it,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of times our brothers don't know how to ask for what they need.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would add to it is just ask your brother,
Mm-hmm.
how can I help you?
Okay.
What's a way that I can help you? Because they can tell you how they're doing and everything like that, but they're gonna shy away from telling you what they need,
Mm-hmm.
and that puts some action behind you. We could talk about it, but this makes you have some action behind it.
Right.
Ask them, how can I help them? We got a lot of brothers too that's doing some great things in the community,
That's right.
and ask them, how can I help you?
How can I help you? I'm gonna add to that. So I like the "Are you okay?" I like lunch. I like "How can I help you?" What I'm gonna say is that in the next 48 hours, I want you to commit to showing up. It could be to their business. If you go to their business, I want you not to just go by and try to get something free. Go in there and buy something. You literally buy something. I want you to show up. If they're having an event, they're having people over, just go. If I want in the next 48 hours, I want you to make a commitment to yourself to say that I'm gonna be a better brother. So it's like stop waiting. I want you to stop waiting for somebody else to do something. Stop waiting for somebody else to do the right thing. Do the thing you want. The kind of brother that you want to be, that you want, go be that brother. I want you to go be that brother. I want you to think like the brother you want to be.
Yeah.
And I want you to I want you to take the next 2 days and really start thinking about it. I want you to write some of this stuff down. And then I want you to live that out. You don't, and for the brothers out there that don't feel like they have the close ties, the close relationships, to get a brotherhood, you need to show up. You gotta be consistent. You gotta let them know that you're a resource for
Yeah.
them.
Right.
And so that's my suggestion is just show up and be your best self.
And if I could add another thing too in
Yeah.
there, because brotherhood is a partnership.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of times I do speaking engagement where we talk about business partnership, but brotherhood is a partnership.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, they ask me about partnership, but I said, before you talk about being in a good partnership, you have to be a good person.
That's right.
You gotta work on that. So there's a book out there called How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yes. Dale Carnegie.
Yep.
Dale Carnegie.
Yeah.
That's a great book for people. If you're a reader or if you want to listen to it on audiobook, just listen to it or read it. That's
You saw
a
that?
great
You
book.
saw me do that? You
Yeah,
saw me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go.
Those are my kind of books. I like
Yeah.
that book.
Yeah, yep.
All right, so this has been the Manhood Tree. I think this has been a powerful conversation. Before we go, I just want to give each person an opportunity to take us out. Is there any last words you want to say? Demetrius, I'll come to you first. Any last words you want to throw to the people before we get out of here?
No, I just want to thank all you brothers for
Yeah.
just being open and being in the space, and I think we helped a lot of people tonight.
Yeah.
And Abdul, I want to thank you too, because there's a difference, and we talked about just now. When you're in a room, people have come and called me and just said, Abdul brought your name up and he spoke highly of you.
Dope.
That's, to me, that's brotherhood too
Yeah.
as well. So I appreciate you for
No
that
doubt.
and everything that you continue to do.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Zoe, what about you? Let's take them out of here.
I think brotherhood is very important. I think you need to. I think we all have them. It's just that we haven't done the proper maintenance to keep them as we once saw them, like in high school or whenever it was really good.
Yeah.
So I think we need to put the work in to bring those back, because we need other brothers to give us some advice. And certain things where, in Big Man's case, you're going through some things the same. You need to be able to talk to another black man, see how you can navigate that. And support is always needed.
Yeah.
Everyone needs support. So
Everybody.
to your point, just support someone and they'll support you, and it has to be not trying to get anything in return.
No quid pro quo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Big man, what you got?
Man, first of all, I just want to thank you, brothers, man.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for real. Zoe reaching out to me, man. And I know I had you two brothers on my show at different points in time. So it's an honor to be here. And like I said, man, tap into your brothers, tap into your greatness, and make sure they're tapping into this. All right? Hold your brothers accountable, hold yourself accountable. All right? And be as real as possible.
Yeah.
Be as real as possible. Everything that you say might not be pleasant for them to hear, but as long as you're being real with it, that's all that matters. And continue to be a blessing to others, man.
I just heard you saying "kick rocks" in my head for some reason. Because the show, he says "kick rocks."
Oh.
He just,
Oh,
I just had it in my head while he
No,
was.
I haven't done that in months.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so my brother, Damon Benjamin, has a clothing line.
Well worthy.
He has a sweatshirt, maybe also on a T-shirt. Brotherhood is therapeutic.
Yes, saw that.
I believe brotherhood is therapeutic.
Yes.
Brotherhood, like, think about it. When you could go to somebody and feel comfortable being yourself 100%. Brotherhood is therapeutic. Maybe you go to a therapist, but if you have brotherhood, if you have a brotherhood, real brotherhood, these are the people you can share it all with. And so you may have to pay $125 an hour, or you could develop your friendships, develop your brotherhood. So brotherhood is therapeutic. I like to shout out. We didn't talk about biological brothers that much tonight, but I still would like to shout out my brothers, Wali, Kareem, Omar. I love you very much. I want to let you guys know you're welcome to come on the Manhood Tree podcast anytime you want.
Yo, my brother came on. Yeah. Just saying. He's in Texas. He's in Texas.
I just want to throw it out there and just let them know that they're in my mind, they're in my heart. I'll shout out my sister anyway. Sisterhood is, my little sister Aisha. I just want to throw that out there though, because we all can have our friends, but if you got biological brothers, these are people that you spent that first 18 with very closely.
Yeah.
And so, Brotherhood is therapeutic, one way or another.
Can you put that line in the comment section
Which
when we're
one?
done of the therapeutic, the hoodie?
Oh yeah,
The,
definitely.
the
Yeah.
apparel.
He was in the chat.
He was in the
Yeah.
chat? Oh yeah, tell him put
Yeah,
a link in there.
yeah,
he was
once
in
you-
the chat.
Yeah,
Put the link to the hoodie in there,
I'm
man. That's what you need.
definitely supporting,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
So
Promote
so hey,
your
so
business.
we're out of here. The Manhood Tree Podcast. We'll be back next week. Stay with us. We may have a little technical difficulty, but we're gonna come on next week. We're back, Zoe.
We're back.
We're back next week.
We might keep the horizontal. I kinda
Whatever.
Like it. I kinda like it.
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Ooh, I kinda like the
Tune in
horizontal.
6:00. The Manhood Tree Podcast. We got December 10th. We have our Brotherhood check-in. Yeah, if you want to come out and check in, come on out. On January 5th, we're starting a new Manhood Tree group. Also in January, I think January 10th, we're gonna be starting our new. We've stopped doing Brotherhood yoga. Yes, you didn't know that. We
did
stopped doing Brotherhood yoga, but now we're coming back with the men's health circuit training. So basically, we're gonna come up with 10 circuits.
So you know what's so funny? Because you did you do the yoga with us? No, because they bring it into three yogis come. And
Three
they're-
yogis.
It's like hell, and heller. it's so. You think yoga is easy?
No, it's not easy.
Oh my god, they get worse and worse. I'm glad they broke it
The
up.
good thing about the circuit, though, it's gonna be at your level. So you're not in competition. You're gonna get your numbers, and then the goal is next month be better. And so join us. This is a collaboration with Workout Harder Fitness, my man Joaquin Hauser. And so we're gonna be. I look on the Manhood Tree page. Follow the Manhood Tree page. If you just push that little like, you'll know everything that we're doing, and you're invited. Everything we do is pretty much free. So if you want to come, you want to get involved in a community, you want to be a member, you want to be one of the brothers, lock in.
Yes.
We'll talk to you guys next week.